I'm Ethan from EWCRM. You are watching my JustCall Training Series. If you want to try JustCall, you can get an extended trial of the premium version and also 30 minutes of free iAgent time with the link that's on my website, ewcrm.com. On today's training, we're going to cover setting up an IVR, or an interactive voice response. If you've watched my first videos on how to set up a standard JustCall system, you'll remember that I had 3 different phone lines that I covered in that training. We're going to talk about the Ethan Direct line. We'll set that one up as an IVR. Currently, it's set up as a standard single-use, one user, just set up for me as basically a single direct line. Let's switch that up. Let's choose the IVR. JustCall has 2 different types of IVRs that they use. They have an old legacy IVR, which is this one, where you've got press 1 to forward to sales, press 2 to forward to customer support, press 0 to do the operator. Let's do it like this. So you can go all the way through, press 1, every single number, press star or pound, and you can choose this. You can choose what action it takes. So I have it set up so that I'm filming this training video and that it doesn't interrupt me with a phone call while I'm filming. I have it set up to email me if I was to go through with a call or a call came through, it wouldn't ring. You can set it up to do an outside line. You can set it up to do your team members, right? So press 2 to forward to customer support. Now I could choose the team members. I could pick whoever I wanted. So say I had a team of 100 in JustCall. I could choose 3 different people or whatever numbers. I could choose them in order. It would ring in order. It would ring all together. It could ring one at a time, or it could even ring in a predetermined round robin. Like I've said in many videos, JustCall's some pretty awesome stuff. So the thing I don't like, right? Full critical, Ethan. Full critical. I don't like how the sounds of the old legacy robot are a bit. They're a bit robot sounding. So let's go it. Let's listen to it. Let's do this IVR for this phone number. Let me make sure I hit save. Okay. Change is saved. This phone number is live. Let's call it.
Press 0 for the operator. Press 1 to forward call to sales. Press 2 to forward to customer support.
See? See how it's quite robot sounding? I don't like that. Well, let's solve it. So this new one here, the new updated version, is actually a higher level IVR. So let's install it and let's go in. So this one, you've got a menu where you can select your IVR so you can create a whole bunch of them. Let's configure this IVR. Okay, now you're getting into lots more settings than that way basic first one. So first we have a greeting. So you're going to need a message. You're going to need, when somebody answers the phone, and it's going to say, "Hello, thank you for calling ABC Corporation in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Press 1 for sales, press 2 for customer support, press 3 for whatever, press 4 for any of your departments." You're going to need to have that recorded. So I've done a bunch of these accounts, and I usually have a professional agent or a professional voiceover artist that I buy from Fiverr. I have them recorded. I have them record a few different versions. Okay, next you got your timeout. It says right there, hold how many seconds would it, if they don't press an option before it plays a message of, hey, what this message here of like, I didn't get your message, or your what option. So resetting a bit, you call in, you get the message, "Hello, you have reached ABC Corporation, press 1 for this, 2 for that, blah, blah, blah." If you don't press an option, it'll wait 4 seconds for you. Then it'll say whatever you have here. You can play a message that says, "I didn't get your response. Would you like to try again?" And you can repeat the menu selections. You can say whatever you'd like. If they press a number that isn't an option that's valid, so right now we only have 1, 2, or 0 valid, meaning all of these other numbers in between are invalid. That's where you're going to get that message there. Nothing too complicated. So the cool part of that's one of the many cool parts, but this cool part over here is what we can do. Notice how what we can do is a lot more built out than that first legacy version of the IVR. So we could ring the web and JustCall web over here, our web or Google Chrome, or we could do the JustCall app on cell phone at the same time. We could dial and send it right to an external cell phone number. We could just have them play a voicemail. We could send team members. We could ring them in order. We could ring a round robin. We could send it to another IVR. So by pressing 1, now we could break down maybe into a list of people on the sales team. So you can go to a second one. You could play a custom message. The sales team's currently out of the office today. We'll be back tomorrow. Something to that effect. Whatever. You could ring a group of people instead of just one team member. You can ring an entire group. So if you go all the way back to setting up your menu, your groups are here. So you can set up your user groups and you can ring the whole group. So if you got 1,000 users in JustCall and you got a group of 25 on the R&D team, you can ring them all together on the R&D team. Again, big fan of JustCall. They do everything they do is awesome with this company. So let's keep going with that configuration, and we're almost done. So we have ring outside lines, repeat the IVR option. So if we have press 0, we could press star to repeat your options. You know how you hear that when you call into other major companies and you hear that same thing. You can choose star and you can have it repeat the IVR options. So lots of cool stuff. You can add your whole entire thing in. Once you hit save and you get a voiceover artist, you are set up. If you got any questions for me, you can contact me directly, ethan@ewcrm.com. If you want to try my AI voice assistant, call into my phone number. That is 386-766-4949, right? Did I do the right number? 386-766-4949. Lucas, my AI voice agent that I set up. That's another video in JustCall. Lucas will answer your call and he'll qualify it and maybe even schedule you a meeting. Okay, thank you for your time. I hope you learned something today.